Good evening, everyone. Welcome to a exciting video. I am very excited to add this book to my collection. So, those of you who don't know, I have been collecting ASM for just over 2.5 years. I started collecting Amazing Spider-Man 4 or 5 months after I got into comic book collecting, and I've been collecting comics for at least I've been doing this for just over 3 years now. So it's been a lot of fun, and I've gotten very far in a very short amount of time. So, I have left only one or two books, one big book and one big but smaller book left. Otherwise, there are books that are just pricey, but just a lot harder to understand. Yep. Yeah, oh no problem. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. Catch you on the rewind. So before I get into it and all that, I'm just going to show a few pictures in here because I had fun with this. So what I did is I was hinting at I think I need to do this. Can I? I guess I can't share. Let me see. Here, I know what I'll do. I'll put this on I'll go on Instagram. Yeah, real quick, and I'll share the Instagram page. No, damn it. Did I do that wrong? There we go. I don't have to log back in. All right, looks like we're good to go. I just need to get it in. All right, here we go. So let me make sure where I am. Yep, there we go. Your OG was, oh yeah. Well, yeah, I thought so. I hope I didn't make it too easy. So here we go. I'm gonna share real quick. Let's see. Share screen. Instagram. Let me I need to make sure I need to have my other thing up here so I know what you guys are looking at. If I can get a hold of it. So here we go. If I can get to it. There we go. So how it started, the very first picture I dropped was this one. Yeah, no problem. So I dropped this one basically hinting at it. Let me get my thing in here so that way I have better picture. So there too. All right. So yeah, so just had huge book was coming. It had something to do with the Sinister Six, hence the picture. All that. I had no extra hints, no extra stuff added to it. I just had fun. This book has something to do with the Sinister Six. So character individually or together, and what keys relate to the characters. This was the first page I did. The second one I did was this Instagram one. Let's see if I can get a better picture. Yeah, my son Lone Wolf. So what I did with that one here, you can see I posted the Return of the Sinister Six, a comic I had, along with the 5 of the Funko Pops that I had for the Sinister Six. So again, I just hint at it's a key book coming related to the Sinister Six here. So I had the picture in the background of Sinister Six and the Pops, but again, I didn't go too much more into that. The next book that I did, was this one. So this one I actually edited and had fun with. So do you guys see any of the differences at all that I possibly did? I had, I added a couple of Spider-Man in here. Sinister Six cover. It's ASM Annual 6. I do not have it, but I added 11 other Spider-Man. This one here and that head were the Spider-Man who were already started, who were already there. So I added 11 other Spider-Man, bringing the total of Amazing Spider-Man on the cover to 13. And then And again, I'm gonna be basically telling you guys what the book is before I get to it. I also changed one other thing. I changed the number over here. Like I said, it was ASM annual number 6. I changed it to 13. And again, here's the one I dropped today for first appearance Friday. My ASM annual number 1 that I have, coverless, I added the same thing over here. 13 over here in the numbers instead of 1. Roman numeral 13. And just for fun, I chose the Electro Funko Pop for first appearance Friday. He's on the cover here, but also one of his spikes that you can see points directly at the number related to it. So the spike on his star points directly towards the 13. You know, if by some chance that you had it. So those are the hints. So long story short, Amazing Spider-Man number 13, first appearance of Mysterio. The last big book I had left to get for this collection. Everything else is downhill after this one. Because the only other one left to get that's huge, or bigger that I would consider, is number 11, which is the second appearance of Dr. Octopus. But now, I was concerned about this package when it came in here. It was a little bit, good thing it's wrapped, right? A little bit squishy. A little bit squishy right here. So I was worried. But I was also worried about the fact that when I saw it, there's a footprint on this box. Now, my joke with people, with sellers, is, when the post office plays package hockey during the lunch breaks and all that, well, I was worried about this one. So, Captain Beardo and Stevie B Comics. Good to see you guys. Yeah, thank you, Shop. So, Beardo and Stevie, you missed my explanation of my clues before, in which I also, we might have done it, which I also admitted which book this is. So, good amount of bubble wrap. And it looks like the package was definitely not damaged at all. Well, I plan on leaving it. Let's see. Here we go. One more layer of bubble wrap to get through. All right. Good. Case was definitely not damaged by the step on the box. Nice. Nice. So here we go. Fresh to my collection, Amazing Spider-Man number 13, CGC 1.8. So I'll get the best angle there. So pretty good. Little chunk missing out of the corner there. But what I was mainly concerned about was the black. There we go. The black here. Definitely not as bad as some of the books that I've seen. But it's really nice to have this book in my collection. So the last of the Sinister Six characters I need. Thank you, Beardo. Yep. So I have 2 reprints, a True Believers and a Marvel Tales, I believe. But now I have the actual one, so. I teased during Instagram here that if you got F, I thought I was making, let me know. If you check out my Instagram, Mr. Comics 89, or the teasers I left and the hints that I left obvious, or were they subtle? I mean, JB from Discovery seemed like he didn't know what my hints were and all that. So I was concerned. I was worried. I was wondering about that. Shop here, I'm pretty sure, based on his things, based on what he was saying on Instagram, I'm pretty sure Shop here knew and all that what I was talking on, which book it was. If not, he was just guessing ASM 13 and not saying it's my guess. So, yeah, hey, Discovery Bay. So, do you see, hey, so Discovery, do you see how my hints or to this book at all? If you just popped in here, I explained what the hidden clues and all that. So yeah, no problem. I explained. So if you watch back the rewind there, the first little bit there, I explained my clues. Like today's Instagram one here. I'll share the screen here real quick because I had nothing to do but some time to kill before my giveaway tonight. So you see over there, I changed the number. I changed the number on the ASM annual number 1 to 13. And also I put a Roman numeral on the top left corner of 13 and one of Electro's pointy stars or pointy ends points at the 13 on the actual cover. So that was today's clue, obviously. So that was the clue I had. So I had fun teasing this book out. So I don't normally tease. I normally just say big book coming and leave it be. But I wanted to see if I could get people to guess. I just wanted to have fun since it's the last big book left in the collection. Good hints. A couple of videos ago, you mentioned you wanted to get it soon. So I figured out, yeah, definitely. So that was good. Yeah, well, thank you very much, Discovery. Yeah, like I said, I explained the other pictures as well. So, but yeah, and I teased on the Instagram post that Discovery showed on his channel that if you guys pay attention, like Shop here did, you know, he pieced it together. He listened to what I said. But if you also see in my background or whatever, like I said, something to do with the Sinister Six. Now, if you guys see my background, sometimes I have 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4 in the background. That seemed a little blurry to me, but I had 3 of the 6 books for first appearances in my background that you might see from time to time. And so if you think, book he doesn't have, if it's a first appearance of a character, it wouldn't be those 3. So it's kind of a teaser in that way. Well, no problem, Captain. I mean, you know, I definitely try to do what I can on Instagram, have fun, you know, but yeah, it's definitely, thank you for the sub or the follow on Instagram. I do appreciate it. But yeah, this is the last big book left that I have. The only other huge one after that would be ASM 11. Second appearance of Dr. Octopus and the first appearance and death of Betty Brant's brother. I think that's a book. I have my eye looking at a few of them. Now, the only reason I was able to get this for right now is I just recently I took advantage of lower interest rates and we refinanced my house, so now I have a lower house payment. But because I refinanced my house, the first month you don't pay, obviously you don't pay. So I took the money I saved and applied most of it to this book. I paid just under $800 for this book. So I paid just a little out of pocket, and most of this was basically the money. Most of this is basically 1 month mortgage that I paid. So that's that. So yeah, gotta get Shop and You Warlord down for your extra entries. By the way, I was posting Spidey covers on. Cool. Well, I look forward to that. If you had been following me the last year, I did between my second and third year on Instagram, I did 366 covers of Spider-Man, 366 days of Spider-Man, where I posted a cover a day from my collection. I had things I did like Edge of Spider-Verse 2, Sinister Spider-Man, Superior Spider-Man, not Sinister Spider-Man, things like that. So I wanted this book, Xander, as long as I wanted this book, basically. I wanted it really bad after Far From Home came out, but I knew it'd be too hot with the movie to even touch it for a while. So I figure with No Way Home coming up soon, and like I said, refinancing my house, taking advantage of lower interest rate. that to take advantage of lower interest rate, I could refinance my house, pay less, and use the money I saved to buy this book. So, yeah, definitely, it's a lot of fun there, a lot of fun. I showed off a lot of books, like I showed a couple of my political ones when political things happened. I showed my 9/11 memorial when 9/11 happened, when it was September 11th. You know, show a lot of this, so really excited. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to change out this for a while and put a couple of these books up here. But I'm thinking I'm gonna have to display this book for a while, just because it's so cool to have it. So, but I wanted, hey Southern. So it wasn't ASM Annual number 1, which I do have. It was ASM 13. So 1.8 CGC. So very excited to have this book. So this brings my total in hand down to 39 books left to collect for Amazing Spider-Man. Yep, gotta show it off. So now I'm just wondering, do I put, because I like this cover, I like 122 more than I like 121, so I'm thinking I'll take 121 down and put 13 up there. Plus, I got 122 for my man Southern here, so I like it a lot. You know, I consider Southern a very good friend, so hopefully you feel the same way about me, man. So what's the next book on my list? Ideally I'd like to get my hands on number 11, because if I can get my hands on number 11, that pretty much wipes the first 20 ASM books, scratch them off. I have, if I get I need 19 in hand, stay tuned, and 11 in hand, and then I have ASM 1 through 20 collected. So that's very exciting there. So I'm getting closer and closer. So ASM 11, like I said, is the last big book, honestly, because otherwise you got books like, Amazing Spider-Man, well, 60, which would be, 50, 60, 40 bucks, I guess, depending on the condition where you get it from. Amazing Spider-Man 77, Amazing Spider-Man 73, Amazing Spider-Man 102, second appearance of Morbius, and a couple of books like Amazing Spider-Man 569, the first appearance of the Anti-Venom, which just make it, it's a modern book, but it's still not as cheap as I would want it to be, just because of the key portion of it. Yeah, I know you just picked it up. So I saw that. I'm going like, damn it, he probably bought a cheaper one off the market from me. So I feel like I'm competing with you, shop again. When I first started collecting Amazing Spider-Man and all that, when Reggie Collects was getting his, I remember he was getting there and closer to the end. And one of the last books, the last book I think Reggie had to collect, or Reggie had, yuck, Reggie had to collect was ASM 3, first appearance of Doc Ock there. And so it was, I kind of had a personal competitive contest between me and Reggie. I didn't tell him about it until after he showed it in a video. But I said, and I told Reggie, going, I was competing with you by myself. Which one of us can get ASM 3 first? I had bought the book when he bought the book, or close to when he bought the book, but his video came out before I had a chance to show mine off. So it was like we tied. We technically tied getting ASM 3. Ha! Got it. Nice. For those of you who don't know, Shop was doing a little. I don't know if I don't know. I don't want to claim credit or anything, but after I did my little hinting thing, you did a little hinting thing on a favorite storyline of a signed book, and so one of the things he listed: One More Day, Craven's Last Hunt, Back in Black, and the last one was. I can't remember, but I remember thinking, going, no one likes One More Day, really. So if he has his favorite storyline is One More Day, then but so it's not that. And Back in Black is cool, especially when Spider-Man kicks Kingpin's ass. But I wouldn't say it was that. It could have been this other one. But if you're a favorite storyline out of all four, it had. I mean, Craven's last stand or Craven's last. Craven just seemed like the best choice, and he picked. And then so I was really cool that I picked out the right book on his. So I get you, Xander. Just be patient, my son here, Lone Wolf. Sub him up if you're not subbed him up. Give his comic collecting some chance. What ASM comic do I like the most? Probably one of the modern cool ones. I mean, you got the 9/11 issue, which means an awful lot. You got 121, which I'm kind of glad it happened because I'm a Mary Jane. I'm a Mary Jane fan. So old girlfriend has to die for the new girlfriend to live. 300. I remember reading ASM 300, that storyline, way back in a trade in school, like middle school or high school. So that was probably one of the first experiences I had, honestly. But if I had to pick probably a single modern one, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure what I like the most. Honestly, it'd probably be one of my ones that I have displayed on the wall behind me. I don't know, I think 129 holds a special place. His favorite Spider-Man story, Clone Saga, said no. Actually, I know. There's a podcast I like to listen to called Spider-Man Crawl Space. There's a guy on there who started collecting and started reading Spider-Man comics in the 90s, where the Clone Saga came in. So he loves the Clone Saga. So it just depends on when you got into comics. If you got into comics in the 90s, because it's either a jumping on or jumping off point. If you got into Spider-Man with the clones, you might actually like them. I'm definitely interested in where the Ben Reilly story is coming up here right now, honestly, and all that. Although this very last ASM book that came out, if I gave it, from an A to an F, I give it a C minus, only because I don't want to fail it just yet. I want to give Ben Reilly during his brief window in ASM a chance and an open mind, and so I'm not going to fail it. But if that book had shown up in Nick Spencer's run, I would have given it a D minus or an F, the last book. It's only because this is not the regular writer. We're not a regular writer. Peter Parker's in a coma versus, so it's just and the artwork wasn't the best inside the book. So it's just only there. So, but yeah, I'm down to 39 books. I'm expecting another package soon, but I won't be going live for that one. So, I'll be making a video for that one. I won't be going live. So technically speaking, in hand, I have 39 books left to collect. But books that I bought and on their way to me, I now have, let's see, I think it's 32 or 33 left to collect, honestly. So I'm getting that close. In fact, because I said I refinanced my house, part of the thing. So I got some money back as I ended up getting some money back. I could have put every last buck I had into buying books off my list. And if I had not, if I chose to spend money, spend the money carelessly instead of wisely, because it's always important to save some money for a rainy day, I could have been down to 11 books. But it is not. But doing so would have left me one bad day away from big bills. So it's best not to push your luck with collecting comics, I find, unless I had to learn the hard way, honestly. So I could have been this close, 11 books left, but right now 32, 33 books is a good number. In fact, I'd be willing to bet, fingers crossed, by the time I reach 4 years next year, next September, into September, I might have a full ASM run if everything goes luckily. But definitely by 5 years. Definitely by 5 years on this channel. Definitely by 5 words, I will have a complete ASM collection. I'd be willing to bet that goal will be realized 100%. Thank you. I do like it a lot, so I'm thinking about changing it up once in a while. I give Spider-Man plenty of love, but I'm thinking like maybe for a month or whatever, I should change up my books and have my other comics displayed. You know, my Superman, my Superman, my X-Men books that I have that are graded. I will go for other books, honestly. I'll go for other books. Right now, I am branching out. You know, with only 33 books left to collect, 39, 33, depending on, like I said, books in hand versus books in the mail to me. You know, because I said that close, so I'm diversifying. I've started getting more books. You know, I've gotten a few other keys. Like, I'm getting into Green Lantern some. I'm focusing mostly on keys with Green Lantern. You know, but I am getting other books that I like, stories that I like. I'm getting Spectacular Spider-Man. I get Web of Spider-Man and all that. What's up, Mr. Gretzky? ASM 13, CGC 1.8. That's what's up. The last huge booklet I had to collect. I spent $780. So, hey Dave, how's it going? What do you think there? Happy Friday. So, but yeah, cool. Hopefully I have a chance to see it, or because hopefully I'm not too busy tomorrow. You know, either cleaning or catching the Eternals movie. So, but I paid just under $800 because what happened was this appeared on eBay for $6.99 starting bid, I believe. No, $5.99 starting bid, $600. So it was an auction. So I'm like, I like the cover. I don't mind 1.8 because my ASM 2, 4, 14, 15, 20, technically 1, and a couple others, single digits, would be 0.5 or less because, well, good luck, man. Good luck. So, or not good luck. I hope you enjoy it. I don't know why I said good luck. You're going into battle. Good luck. But so it's $600 with 18 bucks shipped, I believe. So I looked at them and I'm like, I like the cover. I like the grade. And so, and there's a picture of the back. It had no tape on it. One of the books I saw, it was raw, had a lot of tape here. So basically this black bar was like half the yellowish stuff or the tape. I just hated that. I just didn't want to spend money on it. So I messaged the guy on eBay. Would you do $700 shipped? Or I think I said $700 shipped or whatever. So no. Yeah. So I think I messaged contact the person. Would you do $700 best offer? You know, or whatever. I try, kind of a thing. So I offered him $150 more than his opening bid because he had yet to receive a bid just yet. Guy messaged me back, would you do this? I said, would you do this one instead? You know, a little bit lower, so I feel better about it. So we agreed on $715, and then plus shipping, plus taxes. So this is definitely very happy to have it. So very, very happy to have this book finally. So I look forward to and getting this book makes me want to watch Far From Home because I liked Mysterio in that movie. Yeah, I'm glad I can make you laugh. Yeah, you mentioned us on YouTube here on my contest I entered that you been just under 3 years in community. So it's kind of cool. Me and you entered within like say 4 months or so. YouTube comic book collecting at the same time. So we are relatively, the same experience with collecting books. So, my buddy is selling a CD. Yeah, not bad. I mean, Daredevil, I have a few books by Daredevil. Most of the books I have that are related to Daredevil are ASM keys where he's in there. Like 16. But yeah, I'm branching out into some Green Lantern, other key books. I don't want to collect every single book from every single run of every single character I like. I'm gonna once I complete ASM, I want to focus more on keys and older books. You know what I mean? Did something happen? No. I want to start focusing on keys and older books. So that's my plan ultimately for collecting after I complete ASM. Is just focus more on keys. Right now if my collection was a swimming pool, it's like a well, deep but shallow. But now once I complete my ASM run, I want to take my deep shallow well and expand it. Expand it more into like a deeper pool or ocean, whatever the metaphor I'm looking for is. So that's my plan. Awesome. Good luck, man. Yeah, I got my I found my ASM4 on eBay. Got it for I think $200 or $250 at the most. I think it's missing the back cover. But I knew I'd get it graded the second I bought it. And honestly, who displays their who's looking at the back? So I have my 0.5 of ASM4. You don't display the back, you display the front. So it worked for me. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I think after real soon, because in an hour here I got my other video for my 600 subscriber giveaway. So had a lot of fun. Finally at 602 last I checked. So I'm getting there. Next step is 1,000. Well, first I have to get to 700, but the next big goal is 1,000. So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah. I'm getting closer and closer. I am this close to having no books left under 20 to get. But yep, the big chunk I have here is books a couple of books in the 20s, a couple of books in the 40s, about half the books in the 70s. Yep, I'm getting closer and closer. I've been on YouTube so long I lost track of who's on anymore. My buddy Howler House on YouTuber is a founder. Yeah, or you cool. Well, I've been on YouTube for a long time too. I used to watch music videos of, like you take a song, like take the Harry Potter movie, and then take the Disney movie from Pocahontas, Savages, and you got Death Eaters versus the Harry Potter and the Harry Potter characters. This is funny here. They're savages, barely even human. Please, YouTube, don't ding me for that lyric. Don't ding me for singing on here. But I would watch videos like that on movies and music videos. I'd find songs there, and I find other things there. But it wasn't until I started collecting comic books that I turned my YouTube channel into this and just got so much more on it. So, yep, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. We can talk more in an hour for a 600 subscriber contest. So, you still have time. Link is not in this video, but it's in all my most recent videos to my 600 subscriber contest video. So you got 55 minutes if you want to win a Batman. If you want to win a Batman slab, a CGC 9.6 of Batman #1 DC Rebirth, or some Funko Pops that are over there that I need to get. So 2 winners will be chosen. So you still have 55 or now 54 minutes or so to enter. So go to my one of my more recent videos here. Go follow the link to the 600 contest. And yes, Sandra, you are in. In fact, when I tested out the link to make sure everything was working, you were actually the first person it selected. So if you were, if I was actually doing, if I was actually doing the contest back when I tested it out, you would have won something. So good luck. It's definitely, definitely. If my son, if that's why we do it random, because if my son here wins, I save on shipping. Is it bad? I'm hoping that he wins at least once. It saved me money. Well, like I said, go to the video, recent videos. All you have to do is enter in the comments hashtag CGC Pops, and then answer the question: what would you change about the character of Batman? Story, character, costume design, or nothing at all. Batman's perfect, and I should punch you for even daring to suggest such a thing. I don't care what the answer is. Just answer those two things. Yeah, well, I'm the biggest Harry Potter nerd I know of, honestly. I'm the guy watching the movies going, in the book, they had peas, and this actually happened instead of that happened. Technically speaking, I have at least 3 sets of the Harry Potter books. The books that I bought as they came out, the 15-year Scholastic reprint covers, there was prints coming out of the Harry Potter books of one of each house. So if you belong to Ravenclaw like me, if you belong to Ravenclaw like me, you can buy Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone Ravenclaw edition, Chamber of Secrets Ravenclaw edition, kind of a thing. So I buy those books. I have also the illustrated cut books as they're coming out. So I think that 4 at least. So I have a lot. Plus I have all the books on audio. So yeah, if J.K. Rowling probably bought a new car because of me. Well, I'll tell you what, Rock City, hit me up on Instagram, and one of these days here, we'll I'll have you on my channel and we can talk Harry Potter. We can talk Harry Potter and see who gets a question wrong first. May the odds be ever in your favor. Awesome. Yeah. Ravenclaw for me, I'm too much of a know-it-all. Yeah, my son's saying fact. All right, so I'm definitely gonna get out of here. Got to reheat my tea, get some, get the prizes over here so that way it's right next to me, and get my ASM 13 on the wall so I can display it for my next video. So take care, everyone. See you guys in 51 minutes now for my 600 subscriber video. Take care, guys, and I'll see you very, very soon. Have a good night.